G'day Warbanders, and today I want to discuss, is Mount and Blade Napoleonic Wars still worth playing in 2024? And the short answer is yes, as always, with some caveats. So what is Mount and Blade Napoleonic Wars? Well, it's a DLC for Mount and Blade Warband, and it was released in 2012, and it's based off the old Mountain Musket mod for Warband back in the day. I was introduced to it through a video on YouTube, a really old video. I think it was in 2015 or 2014. I can't remember the year. And it was this really 200 player siege. It was just epic. And I just want to shine another spotlight. And I'm hearing comments here and there, or is this DLC dead? And I don't think this DLC is dead. It's on a stagnant decline, but it's still a great DLC. I still believe it's one of the best experiences for that sort of reenactment of linear warfare, or that focus on regimental play. And really in Napoleonic Wars, or NW, really playing as a soldier in the Napoleonic Wars. So every country is in there. You can play as line infantry, cavalry, artillery, dragoons, heavy cavalry. You can dig and make fortifications as the engineer. There's so many playstyles in this DLC with so much content. I believe that's from all the content from the mod, but Tailwards brought it into the Mount and Blade Warband, and this is what we got. And it's relatively cheap to get into as well. I think I see it like on sale for $5. You can get cheaper on other sites. And there's really nothing that can beat it. Like, there's been copies like Hold Fast, Nations at War, I think Battle Cry of Freedom they call it, and there's been multiple copies, but I still believe this DLC is the best one out of all of them. Nothing beats, there's moments of cavalry charges, retreats, charges, firing off volleys, riding around, dueling other cavalrymen, doing volleys at the enemy. The combat is skill-based and fun. In Hold Fast, it was very clunky and not smooth. The cav combat in Hold Fast is not smooth at all. It's just terrible. I played cav combat in Hold Fast and it was just awful. And I did play a lot of Hold Fast back in the day. I thought, this is going to be better than NW, better than Napoleonic Wars in Warband, but it's really not. And now with the Bandlord mod, I think it's called Sword and Musket mod coming out, I think that this is a good topic video. I'm going to make another video about the Bandlord mod, but I'm going to be talking about what came before, and this is one of the first Napoleonic experiences we got back in the day. And as I said before, some say the multiplayer scene is dead, and they're kind of right. But I've been recently participating in Australian events, and we get around 60 to 80 players. Of course, we share that with the Bandlord community as well. But it's very fun and engaging. The uniforms, the faction variety, the randomly generated maps. So you can generate maps for each, say if you want a really hilly map, you got to keep generating that map for, that specific map you want, like the admins want. So, there's a lot of replayability. And, as I said before, every major nation is there from the Napoleonic Wars. So, the famous regiments of the 95th Rifles or the Prussian Fire Corps, they're all there. And there's also sieges, and naval combat. So I think there's, rowboats. It's really niche. No one really, uses it. But it's still there. There's, there's naval combat. You can get in rowboats and, shoot, little cannons and stuff like that. And unfortunately, it's not as popular as it used to be. It used to be really popular back in the day. But it's still a great game. As I said before, there's nothing really that beats it. So is it still worth to get into Napoleonic Wars? Yeah, I think it is. If you're willing to find an active regiment, all the copies, as I said before, they're all hollow to me. But this, no one beats this game, right? The cavalry combat is just smooth. Everything is snappy. I believe that's all. The combat just comes from that legacy of Warband, which is, one of the best combat systems. And they just bring it over to the Napoleonic Wars, where you have bayonets and swords and, sabers and all that type of jazz. So yeah, that's Napoleonic Wars. Go check it out. I know a lot of people who've played Warband have probably been have come from that Napoleonic Wars background. So I actually started playing Mount and Blade Warband, the medieval side, from joining, buying this DLC. So this is what got me into Warband, the Napoleonic Wars DLC. And I just feel like, yeah, go check it out. It's still relevant today. I also want to shield for my regiment. I'm in the NR5 Austrian Regiment of Dragoons. We do Dragoon combat, so we shoot on horseback. We also do charges, where we fire muskets on the move. You know, the only problem with this game, I would say, like only problem with this DLC is that it can get really toxic. So the community is not that welcoming. So, you know, there's no chat filter. There's a bit of racism going on there. But, you know, the game is good. Like, don't just ignore the trolls. Actually, the trolls are part of the experience, you know. And I kind of like that. Or, you know, I like, you know, killing the trolls. You know, I'm charging on my horse, you know. I see the troll, I'm like, you know, I kill him, you know. And yeah, awesome. Join my regiment, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's just a little, what would I say? It's a little, like, send-off video, or, you know, just something to honor this DLC that's really been one of my core multiplayer experiences in my gaming experience. And yeah, if you like this video, please like and comment. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Do you still think that Napoleonic Wars is good? I definitely think it is. Very engaging, very fun. Still the top dog in that reenactment space, a digital reenactment space. So yeah, guys, see you later. Bye.